Arattai started as an Indian alternative to WhatsApp, private, secure, and built to serve local needs. But for any platform to truly grow, it must not only match global products, it also solve problems unique to its own users. One such opportunity lies in how people connect locally. Most messaging apps, including WhatsApp, are built around personal contact lists. They make it easy to talk to friends and family, but not to the people who share our immediate surroundings, our neighborhood, our college, or our local community. This gap matters. In India, much of our daily life is community driven, from society updates and campus events to local alerts and the small markets. These interactions need a trusted digital space that feels close, relevant, and safe. The idea of hyperlocal community groups is to bring that space inside Arate. It enables people to connect within their own area, not through open social networks, but through verified, privacy-first local channels. When I looked closely at how people actually use messaging apps, a clear pattern appeared. Conversations are active, but they remain limited to existing contacts, family groups, friends, or work chats. At the same time, users increasingly look for local information, such as traffic updates, community notices, or neighborhood safety alerts. They often turn to social media groups or separate apps to find this, but those spaces lack privacy, structure, or reliability. This gap between personal messaging and local communication is where Arate has the opportunity to build something distinct. And in this video, I'll be showing you guys the a feature that we can have in Arate, which can drastically increase the market presence of Arate. So yeah, here we go.
So basically, the purpose of this feature in Atai is to connecting India locally. So the purpose is to go beyond one-on-one chats and the group chats that we already have on WhatsApp, building digital neighborhoods and community-first messaging instead of going the traditional way that we have been doing so far since a long time. The way we have been engaging with our local community. So the objective is to change that and take the community to digital platforms instead of traditional ways. So now talking about the problem that we already have in the market that this feature in hyperlocal feature in Aratha is going to solve. So according to our data from GetWidget or Dev, 65% of Indian users prefer localized content. So yes. So if we look at the cycle of this cycle, so today information flows in constant cycle. People interact with their smartphones, share things with their close contacts, and information sometimes reaches broader communities. But if you look at this cycle closely, you will notice a major gap. We have a strong personal engagement online, but very weak hyperlocal engagement. So there is no structured way for neighborhood level information to travel in this loop. So if local events, safety updates, municipal alerts, municipal notices, or even simple community activities rarely circulate effectively. Because this hyperlocal layer is missing, the cycle breaks between contact engagements and community engagements. So as a result, two things happen. So communities stay disconnected despite everyone is online, even though everyone is using a smartphone, but the hyperlocal community is still disconnected and we don't have a really structured tool or anything right now that people can be connected hyperlocally. Second problem is a lot of misinformation fills the gap because there is no reliable local channel. So this feature I have proposed aims to repair that broken part of the cycle by creating a clear, trusted, and seamless path for neighborhood local information to flow between individuals, their contacts, and the actual local community. So the problem exists in the market. The problem exists, and for that problem to be solved, this hyperlocal feature in Arate can be a game changer, and this can be the key differentiator between this and WhatsApp, and this can be the reason people there's a high probability that people might switch to Arate and quit WhatsApp. And that is the ultimate goal of Arate. We all know that. And our solution for this problem that I have discussed is going to be this nearby tab feature in Arate, which when clicked, people can see a lot of communities categorized by their types and the type of content there will be on those broadcasts or group. So all those groups and broadcasts will be geofenced. So that will only be visible to people in the specific area. There will be opt-in privacy, so not everyone can join that. You are the one who is going to allow, if you have created a group, you are the one who is going to approve someone's request to join that community. That is going to be community led. So people from a specific location can talk about on a specific topic or a specific, if they are interested in a specific thing. So there is going to be a community of similar minded people in a similar area. So yeah, this is going to be a solution. Now moving on to the real users and real needs. So let's talk about the type of people who are going to use this feature. So we have three user personas here. So let's suppose there is this a woman called, her name is Anjali and she is a society president. So C creates a acres residence channel to post maintenance, lost found items and local news. So anyone in the green acres resident can just join that. They don't have to add everyone manually. Everyone can just join it and they will approve it, and everything lost found items and local news will be shared to that group. And even not even Anjali, everyone can post in that group. Every member of that group can post in that if allowed, if they allowed it. So yeah. Second user persona is Arun. So let's suppose Arun is a college student. So he uses a campus bulletin local Arattai channel to organize events, carpooling, and textbook exchange. So again, it's really difficult to make everyone join through WhatsApp group where irrelevant stuff are going on. So this can be a better option. Uh, Third one is Priya. She's a neighborhood shopper and she wants to like chat to post used items for sale within 5 kilometers or alert neighbors to local area. So people don't have to depend on OLX. So they can just they can just build a community and that will be the OLX of that specific area. So yeah. So now let's talk about how this feature is going to work. So group alert system process. So if a user taps on the nearby feature, so they discover groups via GPS through live location or pin code. They just enter their pin code, and if their location is tracked, and all of these groups and communities will be shown to him or her. They can just join verified group with clear geofences. If the admin lets them in, if he has selected that option too, and admin send broadcast alert to all members. So yeah, this is how the system is going to work. So and now most crucially, let's talk about the community interaction. So how the community is going to interact, the flow. Okay. So the user clicks on the nearby tab. So Arate shows them the community by category. Let's suppose the area is verified or not. If the area is not verified, then no action. And if the area is verified, then the user selects the area within which he wants people to be allowed to join that group or community. So if user is from outside, if he is not invited, then he cannot join the group. So the admin has this option that whether he wants people from outside to join the group or community via link. So we can just select or turn that option on and off. And then of course once the user joins, then there is community alert notifications. So how we will be addressing risks and ensure data accuracy? So for privacy concerns, we will be implementing user control over joining to prevent auto ads. Unlike WhatsApp groups where anyone having your contact details can add you to any group, we will have this feature in the hyperlocal community feature in the Arattai where you are the only one responsible for joining or leaving a group. No one else can add you to any hyperlocal group or community. So for misuse, we will establish local admin controls and community guidelines with reporting options. So there are a lot of things we can do if we talk about how we will establish local admin controls. That's a completely whole story. So let's don't dive deep into that. And for data accuracy, we will utilize multiple location sources like user entered pins and Wi-Fi. So we will be constantly tracking, constantly having the location. So we only show groups or communities available in that specific area only. Okay. Now diving deep a little bit more into the privacy, legal, and security stuff. So for data, location data should be approximate and not continuously tracked. So users can manually set their location. So for example, I live in Kolkata. I joined a group in Kolkata, but I travel to let's say Delhi for a week. So if my location is constantly being tracked, then I will not be able to engage with the content in the communities that will be posted for in the Kolkata communities for a week. So location will only be tracked while joining the group or community. It will not be tracked constantly. Or we can have the feature like tracked every 1 month or so. But yeah, we can work on that. For consent request location permission with a clear opt-in feature. For moderation, hyperlocal groups may need vetting to avoid misuse. Verification may be required. Okay. And for compliance, it aligns with Digital India geolocation norms. Like we have been seeing in recent news that Arattai is tying up with governments and it is promoting Digital India, India's own WhatsApp. We all know that. So Arattai already has very deep trust with government, and government has deep trust in Arattai. So that's not going to be an issue. Okay. Now let's talk about the business model. I think unlike WhatsApp, a business model of making money, which is WhatsApp business, we can introduce, we can get money from this Arattai feature, honestly, because um, this hyperlocal community groups is going to create much more value than already existing pre-existing features Arate has. So when people are going to engage with local communities, we can do paid advertisement programs. Not too much, because if we do too much, people will get irritated, and they might lose their interest in the hyperlocal community in their local area. So we can do paid advertisements of local business owners. So yeah, that is a that can be a really good business model, and we can make money alone from this, alone from this feature alone in the entire Arate app. And for KPIs, we will metrics to measure growth, measure community growth and engagement, for the number of groups, the number of businesses that are interested in promoting themselves in those groups, and yeah, so it's going to be a really good business model. This feature can, yeah. So now, talking about why Arattai wins. Now, comparing Arattai to some of its competitors. So in this horizontal line, we have the features, and then in this vertical line, we have the competitors. So geo-based channel, do we have on WhatsApp? No, absolutely no. Telegram, no. Hyperlocal apps such as Neighbors, yes, we do have My City channels, but it only has that. So people are not going to use two different apps for two different things. They want everything at one place. So Arattai also has, potentially may have, not has, nearby discovery. Community alerts, do we have on WhatsApp? No. Telegram, no. But on Neighbors, we have a hyperlocal marketplace post. And in Arattai, we are going to have emergency broadcast feature. Privacy access, like anyone can add you to any group. Yes, there is on this feature is on WhatsApp, so privacy is not there for Telegram. Exactly the same, and it's open, and for neighbors too, it's open. Like, yeah, and for Latte, but it is going to be opt-in, gated by admin. Only admin will improve whether you are eligible to join that group or community or not. Integration with chat. Uh, yes, WhatsApp has communities, but it don't have integration with chat. Telegram, no. Neighbors is a complete separate app. As I already told you that we are not going. The user is not going to use multiple apps for multiple features. And for Aratha, yes, fully integrated chat. So looking at this comparison, we can clearly see Aratha is already winning. Now let's come to the summary. Okay. So yeah, local based channels. Aratha supports channels based on location to connect local communities, secure chats, and classifieds, user opt-in. Then we have key performance indicators, and using which we can track how the feature is working so far. So the number of local groups and active users are key performance indicators. Discovery and joining. So users can find and join local groups through a nearby tab using GPS and pin. Then key use cases can be safety alerts, campus announcements, and the local marketplace are key use cases. There can be thousands of use cases. We can't even talk about that right now. Increased stickiness. This feature increases the user engagement and may attract municipal partnership. So using this feature alone, people might initially switch using Arate, but after a while, they might prefer using normal chats over Arate 2 as compared to WhatsApp. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's a brief overview of the potential feature I have thought on for Arate, and I think this can be a really great feature. I will be adding a link to this whiteboard diagram on Figma in the description of the video. So yeah, so that's just the business overview. But now I have developed a Figma prototype of the feature itself. So now I will go to that, and I will show you the feature. And it's not perfect. It's just a rough sketch. It's not rough even. I did a pretty decent job. I'll show you. Okay, I will show you. That way. I'll show you the feature itself. Thanks. So this is what I have made. This is what I've designed. The hyperlocal feature of the Arate app. I have tried to maintain the original Arate theme of the Arate app. Not perfectly, but I have tried. I'm not a Figma expert. I'm clicks on it. He or she will get to where. So we have two types of hyperlocal communities. The first one is broadcast, another one is groups. Broadcasts are verified, trustworthy, and or large organizational communities where you can only get the information that have been posted. You can't message nothing. You only get verified, trusted, local uh, messages or anything. Okay. And there are groups, anyone can create groups. It's not going to be that trustworthy. Obviously we will have some measures to no, so that people don't spam, but obviously it will not be trustworthy as broadcast because anyone can create it, but only officials and verified people can verified organization can create broadcast. So for if let's suppose a user clicks on broadcast, we will get to groups later. So they will see the joined broadcast already here. So let's suppose we have Kolkata police alerts, so traffic and safety updates in your area, and uh, yeah, and there is Kolkata local news. So broadcast on these two channels, the user has joined, and there will be, we will have some suggested broadcasts. Okay. So yeah, the user will see the top other broadcasts suggested for the preferred for the user based on their uses, based on their uh, interests, based on their interest. Yeah. And the user can look at more broadcasts. These are the suggested top 5, and a few view more, or they can search. Then we will have popular categories. So we can have broadcasts our groups by categories. So living societies, we will have 54 channels. A channel is contains both broadcast and group. So if we have 54, then we have combined 54 channels, combined of group and broadcast. For campus, we have 18, marketplace 88, alerts 104, hobbies and use 51. So we will have broadcast and group categorized, so that people can choose easily what they interest them, and they can join accordingly. Okay. So now, and they can also search any broadcast or group by entering the pin or pin or the area name. Okay. So yeah. Now let's suppose a user clicks on this joined broadcast channel, that is Kolkata Police Star. So this is how it will appear. We will have a post from Kolkata Police Traffic Department. The time will be shown here. The reactions will be shown here, and we will have a comment section below this. So people can discuss on it, but people can't have their own independent posts. Okay. So yeah, they can, anyone can comment. The people can also reply to that comment and reply to the post as well. So as you can see, this user commented, then these two users reply to that comment. People can like it and see more content. Second post similar. It is collapsible, so everything is collapsible. So everything is designed optimi at optimum. So now let's talk about the groups feature. So this was the broadcast. Now coming to groups. So we will have groups as we have noticed the groups, the broadcasts are verified, but the groups are not verified. There might be some broadcasts that will be not verified, uh, but yeah, it the percentage of groups verified is going to be significantly low. Even it can be zero. I don't know. So we will have the user will be saying the joined groups. As you can see, the user has joined three groups: Metropolitan Handyman Network. So neighbors share reliable plumbers, electrician, tutors uh, about them in this group. Then we have Salt Lake Cat Preparation Club. So people in Salt Lake who are preparing for cat examination can join this group and discuss with each other having the same issues. Then we have metropolitan pre-loved market, so residents post used furniture, cycles, appliances. So we can say this is a local OLX for metropolitan area in yeah. Then we similar to broadcast, we will have suggested groups based on the user interest. Top have suggested group, the user can see more, they can search. Then we will have popular categories. So when we have channels, we will have combined groups and broadcasts in those channels. So yeah. And again, the user can search any group by entering the pin code or area, anything by name. And yeah, now let's suppose the user clicked on this. The user joined a group called Salt Lake Stray Rescue. So people who see any stray animal and they want to rescue them can post on this group. So yeah. So Priya was posted, "Hey everyone, we rescued a small." So this she posted it. She got likes. People commented on it. Even people can apply to it, and it's up to admin whether he allows people to everyone to discuss in a group or not. It's up to admin. It's a feature he can disable or enable. Okay. Priya send this, then I send this. Hey everyone, I look at a small cat, and again in the groups too, we will have the comment and comment discussion, opinions. Okay, I don't call it comment here. I named it opinions, and that sounds better. Comment is already available. So yeah, you can type here similar to. I tried to keep it as similar to Arate's pre-existing UI UX. So yeah. So yeah, this is the thing. I tried to design some a little bit. There are a lot of things that can be that could have been better, but yeah, I don't think it looks pathetic, I guess. Okay. So now let's get a view of how someone will create a group or broadcast. Not broadcast. Broadcast can only be created when organization contacts Arate. Then they will help the organization to create a broadcast. That an individual and cannot create a broadcast. An individual can only create a group. So let's see and look at the process of how a group will be created. So let's suppose anyone wanted to create a new hyperlocal group. So they name it, give it a description, give it a profile photo, and they can select the distance to join the radius under which people will be shown this group, and they can join in that area too. So they can adjust this or enter it here manually. This will be shown. And let's suppose there is a society. So if we give just a radius, then a society is not a perfect circle. So people outside the society will also be seeing that group. Okay. So the user can also try this option where he draws a closed figure, and this and inside of it, through his fingers, and uh, people inside these figures only will be shown this group. So yeah, the user can also try this. He selects a category under which this new group will be shown. If the category is not there, then he can create new category. So he can look at existing categories over here, search through this arrow, create new category by clicking on it. Outsiders can join using link. The creator has the option whether he wants to do it or not. Now, this is going to be a really amazing section of this while creating groups. So, uh, this section is what that will is going to prevent people from spamming unrelevant content into the group for and posting stuff that is not related to the guidelines of the group. So the creator of this group can add in every rules and regulation he wants to be followed in the rule, and uh, AI will be working in the background. And if someone posts anything that is out of the rules and regulation, then he will be given a warning. And if he does it the second time, he will be banned from that group, or even yeah, or joining any other group too. So yeah, and also, if the user does not want to invest too much time writing that anti-spam description, then he or she can auto-generate it from the description. So from this description, then the AI will be thinking, okay, this is the description of the group. Quite possible, natural, human, anti-spamming this looks not that bad. Okay, so thank you for it. I will also be providing the link to this in the YouTube description. So yeah, thank you.